The Ben Davis and Kelly K Show podcast on demand.
So since the pandemic began, an unlikely statistic has come out, and that's the frequency with which you actually change your drawers. Like
Why
your underwear.
Did they feel the need to study this? Why?
I mean, and I'm sure it's from like a Fruit of the Loom or something like that conducted the survey, but it says that less than 50% of people now change their underwear daily.
Less than 50%?
Yeah, and
you're kidding.
And less than 20% change them only once a week. So,
oh wow!
I mean that in and of itself, like I will. I mean, sometimes I'll give myself a fresh pair even after just a night of sleeping. You know, like if you sometimes you sweat in the middle of the night and you wake up and you're like, yeah, you know, even though I took a shower last night, I'm still going to go ahead and give myself a fresh pair just to you know, make sure everything's clean down there, right?
Just feel cleaner with a fresh pair every day. Start the day feeling fresh.
But less than 50% change their undies daily. But here's like what I'm curious about. Is there someone who changes them multiple times? Like
that's excessive. Like
multiple times a day. And wondering if there is a reason. Maybe you have a profession in which you're like, okay, I get, you know, sweaty a lot, and so I don't like that feeling down there, and so I just bring along multiple pairs of underwear with me, and you know,
I don't think so.
Do a quick change out. You and I don't have a profession, a job that would require that because we don't do a lot of moving or activity or anything like that. But I could imagine like someone like, who knows, like an Amazon truck driver or someone who delivers the mail or packages or things like that on a daily basis where you're running around.
Pausing on their route to change their underwear.
You never know.
I doubt it.
You never know. You never know.
I doubt it. Now, I'll tell you this. What we need to be talking about is how often you're buying new underwear, because if we're talking about that, it could be a decade.
Yeah, but you know, you've got what feels comfortable, and you know, as long as you're not wearing holes in them, then I think you're probably okay.
Listen, my husband has pointed out, hey, you need to throw all of them out and go start over. We've had that conversation last week.
Derek texted in and says, since the pandemic began, I've barely worn underwear. Yeah, well, then there's that side of the whole...
the commando life.
I know, I was going to say, there's that side of it all, too. Hey, Danielle.
I change my underwear at least like 5 times a day.
5 times a day? What, like your entire clothes, or just like the undies?
Well, I change clothes in general a lot because you just want to smell good. You know, you don't want to be wearing some funky clothes.
Right. Sure. Right.
What is she doing to where she needs to change her clothes multiple times because she doesn't want to feel funky?
Are you super active, or do you build up a sweat? Are you like a driver, like a delivery driver, like I was saying?
I don't do much. I just change my clothes all the time because I want to look different.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, what do you do?
I'm an exotic dancer.
Oh,
well, there you go.
Well, there it is. There it is. Okay.
I get it.
Danielle, right. I understand now.
Okay, the dots are connected.
My face is so red right now.
Whoa. All right. You sassy.
Okay. I bet you she has shopped for underwear a lot more often than I have.
Well, that's part of her job, Kelly.
It's work uniform.
Yeah, that is a work uniform. I don't know if anybody can beat Danielle changing over 5 times a day.
I think she wins.